to another episode of the Four Corners Podcast. BZK Putty's here, joined by Weed, my boy Slim. How my guys doing tonight?
Man,
Fine.
doing good, man. It's the road to WrestleMania is kicking off, one of the most exciting times of the year. Man, just super excited to see what's going to happen over the next couple of months.
Shit, anything good on my end.
Man. So last week we kind of just hit record and then kind of like dove right into just different topics. So I wanted to just uh give more of an introduction. So we're just three guys who love professional wrestling and thought, hey, why not put what we say in a text message online for people to hear and see whether you agree with it, just to make you laugh or whatever, right? So if you're a drinker, pour one up. If you're a smoker, roll one up because we finna be in for a long one. So we finna just talk about what's been going on lately in the WWE and AEW. We're gonna touch on stuff. I personally haven't kept up with TNA since 2016, since EC3 and Austin Aries were last over there. And then NXT, we'll dive a little bit with because it's just the next people coming up. Um, I think that's it. Especially that we'll cover. Um, so where y'all want to start with?
Man, we
What
can
topic?
touch
Because
on.
this road to WrestleMania, you said it's the most exciting, right?
Mhm.
Yes,
There's been
sir.
no build up like the one we got a couple years ago to WrestleMania 39, and then with WrestleMania
Yeah,
40 with them so-called pivoting to Cody Rhodes being added into the match again. So,
But
and then
I
especially now with Braun Breaker's injury, where the road gets a little curvy now,
yeah,
and especially
and
that speed bump coming up or that dangerous curve that is the Elimination Chamber.
I can't lie. I'm a little worried with Braun Breaker's injury, because he could potentially be out for 6 months,
Yeah,
depending on how severe this injury is. First off, why the fuck would you try to flip that table if you knew you couldn't do it? Like you should have just I don't know, hit the table or some shit or kick that motherfucker or something. Like I don't understand why you flip that damn thing anyway and injure yourself
for
in
real.
one of the most important buildups of your career. Going into WrestleMania.
she probably the most important.
Yeah, yeah, it is the most. Now I ain't gonna lie. I do like, well, not like, I love the fact that we're going to get Roman versus Cody at Mania. But
You mean Punk?
yeah, oh yeah, yeah. I'm sorry, yeah, yeah. Punk versus
Yeah,
Roman at Mania. But at first, I did want to see Punk and Braun go at it. Um, I feel like we got that too early when they went at it on Raw. The first was that the first Raw of the year? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
The first Raw of the year. Um, but basically, I think what they're trying to do with is pivot for Braun versus Seth at Mania. But now with him being injured, we don't even know if we're going to get that. So my question is, what does that mean for Seth then? Because if Seth is the masked person, who is he going to face at Mania? Are they going to pivot him to face Logan Paul or Bronson Reed, or which direction could they possibly go with that?
See, that's the
Has
thing
anybody
though.
seen? Go
No,
ahead,
go
go ahead,
ahead,
go
bro.
ahead. My
Go.
bad,
No, you
shot
go
time.
ahead. You go ahead.
Nah, I would just say, has anybody seen him in a cast or anything? Seth Rollins.
No,
Like,
but
is he
last
is
injury
it?
they
Nah.
didn't.
You think he? So y'all think he healthy?
I think the plan was always to have him back at Mania. I mean, they probably were like, okay, we're not gonna say a timetable the same way they kind of didn't say a timetable with Braun Breaker unless was that official like WWE put out he's gonna be out for that much.
Was
Because
that
I know when they
Uh,
official?
first announced it, I think it said an undisclosed amount of time, and then I had even seen a report that said He was going to be out for it could be career threatening. Dave Meltzer said this, but it's like if you want to believe what Dave Meltzer says,
We talk
who's a
talking
You
about
said
Seth
he
Rollins,
could be
right?
well. What could be
no
career
Braun
threatening?
Breaker's hernia.
Bron
So
Breakker. Oh
Dave
yeah, yeah.
Meltzer for people, I got all right. So this is where one of the not criticisms, but this is one of the feedback I got was well, not feedback, but one of the things we need to talk about in the podcast is explain who these people are in this world for people who are casual listeners who like, okay, let me check out this podcast to better know knowledge on this product that I am indulging, right? So Dave Meltzer is a wrestling journalist who has this following of the internet because his word is like law. Like he has his star rating system is the most talked about thing on the internet because Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay have routinely broken the 5 star rule where they've gotten 6 stars, 6.5. Fun fact: if anybody can answer this question, how many 5 star matches has Dave Meltzer gave Kurt Angle?
I couldn't even. I ain't gonna lie, like I know
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that I don't
Just
know.
guess a number. Just guess a number.
How many 5-star matches has he given Kurt Angle?
Yes.
It don't sound like that many from how you from
I'm
what
Will
I'm
I'm
Ospreay
perceiving from
has
scared
the
to.
you.
most for almost. I think he has 20 or more.
You said Angle does.
No, Will Ospreay.
Oh,
We lost play.
that might probably gave what Angle about what. It's probably a low ass number too. I bet.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm scared to know the
Guess.
answer because I think it's gonna piss me off.
Just
I know
guess
it's gonna
because
piss
all
me off.
right,
I'm gonna
just
say
guess
probably
because I
like
got to
what
bring it back to Brown Breaker. Just guess.
like
Because this is where we
5.
could get clips. This is where we can get. All right, Slim says 5. Come on, we. Kurt
I'm gonna
Angle,
say
one of the greatest wrestlers of all time.
I damn near want to say 2, but I'm gonna just say 5 for shits
I'm
and
gonna say
giggles.
I'm gonna say 7.
7, right?
Mm-hmm.
What number does Russell Westbrook wear?
What number? What?
0.
Does Russell Westbrook wear?
You gotta be kidding me. Wait, hold on.
Kurt
Wait, hold
Angle
on. Because
has 0.
hold on.
A
I
big
slapped the shit out
fat
of Dave Mills if I ever saw him.
0 of 5 star matches. Sean versus Take. I mean, Sean versus Kurt Angle, WrestleMania 21.
That was the first one that
Four
came to my
stars, I think.
mind.
Yeah,
Taker
Angle and
versus Undertaker. Taker versus Angle
hell,
2008.
Angle and
Nope.
Brock.
Angle and Brock. Any one of those. Hell in a Cell with 6 men with Kurt in there.
Rikishi.
Should have. Yeah, with Rikishi. Nope. But anyway, so Dave
Uh,
Meltzer reported that his thing could be career threatening. Um, I hope it's not, but like you said, this is build up that there were, and it was a pivot because we thought it was going to be Punk and Braun or maybe Seth and Braun. But to be honest,
Mm-hmm.
since them taking Seth out of the group, his build has been they kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of like just stopped in a way. Like
Yeah.
he lost the match to Punk, which I don't think he should have lost it so clean. At least he lost it clean. I don't think he should have. If he was going to lose, I don't think he should have lost it clean. You should have protected him. And then I
Mm-hmm.
think the spot with the Rumble, I think it was a joke, and maybe he was already injured before, and he just made it worse.
You know, I thought about that too when they announced his injury. I was like, well, that makes sense of why they did him like that at the Rumble. I, I seriously hope that's why they did that because if he was healthy at that time and that's what they decided to do with him, that's one of the dumbest decisions they could have made on Braun Breaker.
Yeah,
During this because to your point right after that match with Punk, like you say, he lost clean. It shouldn't have been a clean finish because, like you said, it would have protected him and it would have kept him in that main event. Well, not main event card because he's still a main eventer, but it would have kept him on that pedestal as one of the top, as one of the top up and coming wrestlers. So you have him lose to Punk. After that, his momentum kind of fizzed out basically, and then you get to the Royal Rumble. He was predicted to be the winner. Like I think everybody that I asked mentioned him as one of the people that they thought was going to win. You have him come in there and get eliminated within a few fucking seconds by by some masked man. and then unfortunately he gets injured. So I'm kind of I don't. So one thing about me, well, after last year's especially, I have lost all faith in WWE's creative team. So I'm kind of scared to see what they're going to do once Braun gets back. But I feel like he either should have won against Punk and maybe lost it at Chamber if he never got injured, or like you said, he should have it shouldn't have been a clean win for Punk. It should have been like some sort of interference or whatever. Somebody helped Punk so Braun could have won. I mean Braun could have lost. So that's just my take on it, man. I'm not liking how they booked him after he lost to Punk at all. Because I feel like folks are starting not to look at him as their top up and coming guy like they have been looking at him as. I know I'm not. So
Yeah, that's true. Slim, you got any thoughts on Bron Breakker and his injury, man?
I'm pissed. I mean, cause it's like, bro, we out here getting injured off dumb shit. You see what I'm saying? Like even with Seth Rollins, like I said a while ago, man, the fuck you doing a coast to coast for? And then like you trying to headbutt this man, like, bro, what the fuck wrong with you? And
gotta
like
quit
with
spitting
Braun,
water, man.
man, what the hell going on? You see what I'm saying? And then with Braun Breaker, bruh, you finna tear your shit up trying to flip this damn heavy ass table over, bro. Like y'all doing dumb shit to get injured. I ain't understanding it, man. But I'm actually looking right now at Seth Rollins' injury. They said he targeted to come back for WrestleMania, but it's not for certain. So it's like we lose two superstars, man, off some dumbass injuries, man. So and I think they scraping and scrapping in the damn creative control room now.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, okay,
So
Seth gets cleared. What's the point of bringing him
then what's
back into
the
Mania?
exactly? Then what he do if he
Because
get cleared at Mania?
do
Exactly.
you do Bronson
So
Reed instead? Because what has Bronson Reed done since beating Roman Reigns?
not a damn thing.
Not a
Why is
So
damn
he not?
thing.
Why is he backseat to Braun Breaker when Braun had never beat Seth?
hmm
Bronson beat Roman Reigns. He should be the world champion.
And Bronson tsunami Seth Rollins like a million and one times. So,
hmm
you gotta think about shit like that too. So I think Bronson Reed should kind of should get a bigger push. Cause like you said, he is what they said, the tribal thief. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think they should do a little bit more with him or whatever. I ain't feeling Logan Paul. I ain't never fucking care for Logan Paul. Like yeah.
Me neither.
Okay,
So
so
let
what
me.
do? Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say this. What they could be. So what we saw yesterday on Raw could possibly be a pivot when the Masked Men attack Austin Theory. They could be uh, giving us an angle to Seth versus Austin Theory since Braun Breaker's injured at Mania.
But do you bring Seth back for an Austin Theory match?
I'm
I
finna say if
mean,
Seth don't bring his ass, if he gonna bring his ass back, he better bring his ass back and fight Braun Breaker.
right, right. Which
But
I
Braun's
agree with
gonna
that.
miss Mania unless it's 6 weeks and he heals. But then why would you put the risk? Your main eventer, Seth Rollins, and your up and comer Braun Breaker in a match
You got two
like
potential
that.
superstars they can fuck each other up at the
Reach
blink of an
rehurt
eye,
themselves.
re-hurt themselves. Yeah,
So
I'm
it's
just
like,
thinking
okay,
of
what does the Vision do at WrestleMania? A
and
storyline that started 1 year ago almost.
yeah, and I also want to say this, like since since Seth, has been gone, I just feel like the vision. Well, this is kind of piggyback on what both of y'all were saying. The the whole vision faction, I feel like, has just declined over the last few months,
you said the
and
faction
Yeah.
itself. Yeah, I agree.
yeah, and it's just not to me. It's just not exciting anymore seeing them. Like at first I used to get that feeling like, oh shit, what they about to, they about to fuck some shit up or whatever. But now it's just like, oh, it's division. You know what I'm saying? Like they missed so many opportunities, like you said, with Bronson Reed beating Roman Reigns, and then then Braun Breaker doing what he does, building him up, to go against Punk and then have him lose clean. Like like they're losing their value, so to speak, if you ask me.
Yeah, like it's all right. So the division is supposed to be this great faction, right? And then it goes back to even like further back. It goes to like War Games. You include Cody Rhodes as the WWE champion. All right, you got Braun Breaker who's going after the world title because they just took out Seth Rollins. You have Bronson Reed who just beat Roman Reigns. Why not have them both go for the WWE and the World Heavyweight title? Y'all
Mm-hmm.
say freak, the brand split. You have them jumping back and forth anyway. Just have them come out and go for the title. Cody needed challengers anyway. Bronson Reed's the biggest challenger they built up in years. Braun Breaker
Big
is the
bad
vert.
Bronson
Everybody
Reed.
wanted him to beat CM Punk.
Mm-hmm.
Pull the trigger. How many times do you get a talent where people are behind? Pull that damn trigger. Like, come on, bro. It don't take that much to finally pull the trigger and make new stars. We're tired of seeing the titles jump between Seth, Roman, Brock, and Cody Rhodes.
The spirit of Vince lives on in that motherfucker, man. You know what's
They
going on.
also
Damn.
they also could have pulled the trigger on Finn Balor when he went against Punk.
And then, like, all right, to go into there next, Punk and Balor. Like, how hard was it to get Balor the world title win in Belfast, hold it till the chamber, and Punk win it back inside
And
the
Punk went it back and
chamber?
yeah.
You give these world title reigns don't need to be these 8 month, 365-day reigns. Like,
They
bro,
don't.
it don't have to be a damn epic. Each title reign don't have to be a damn epic that you got to write stories about.
So
It
don't
could be
look
a
at
quick. It
Kane.
could be a quick little transitional reign.
Look
Like,
at Kane, Jane.
damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at Kane.
Oh,
Look at y'all gave Edge,
24
bro.
hours.
Edge 2 weeks. He went
you
in
see
New
what I'm
Year's
saying?
Revolution, lost it 2 weeks at the Rumble to John Cena. Hell, Triple H won in one night and lost it the same night.
You see,
But
yeah.
yeah, that's the thing that they don't understand. Like you can have a title run that's basically short and sweet, and it can still be a good run. Like you said, it don't have to be no year or 2 year run because look what happened with Cody. Like that shit got boring. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like you can't like everybody ain't meant to have had the title for like a year or over half a year. Like some people are just meant to have the title for maybe like a couple of months.
just to get it to the
Let them
next guy.
exactly, yeah, like a placeholder basically. Like
Yeah, Cody definitely didn't need that motherfucker that long.
you said who?
Cody
I
didn't need
said
it
Cody
that
definitely
long.
didn't need, yeah, he didn't need that
No,
damn long.
because uh, they couldn't give him like a good rivalry during that time. Like all they had him do was beat Drew McIntyre what 3 times. Like that was like the only consistent rivalry that they had in the title run,
Yeah,
and that
but
was
yeah.
it.
Yeah,
So
I don't think
But
he
I
had that.
go ahead.
Nah, I was just gonna say I don't think he had that, like that major rival or whatever the case may be, like how uh, everybody ain't gonna have like a Rock and Austin, you know what I'm saying? But I just
mm-hmm.
feel like he never just really had that, you know, I guess that companion to make his title
Who,
run.
Cody?
Yeah,
Well, I mean, he does in a way. He does it. It's just Roman, and you just can't do that feud every time.
yeah,
You just can't do that
yeah.
match every time.
Cause shit, we got that what 2 WrestleManias in a row.
That and it's like,
Mm-hmm.
okay,
39 and
none
40.
of them are built to take pins.
So right.
They
I
don't
feel
have that
like
other guy that you can slot in.
I feel like they missed the opportunity with building up a Cody and Randy Orton feud. during his title run. Like that would have been a good feud to at least have him go at it a couple of times. But what do I know? I'm just a guy that watches and loves it.
And shit, when you got a road dog in the creative room, shit, I think I should get a fair chance at trying to, you know, get some
Damn.
ideal or two. Fuck. So anything possible, got a road dog, got a chance in the creative control room.
Oh, you didn't know. Your ass better call somebody. God damn.
Like,
Well,
bro, what the fuck, bro? I don't know. When I saw that shit, I was like, no wonder SmackDown so ass now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
they got fucking road dog running this motherfucker.
Of all
but
people, you get rolled on.
let me ask, what does the CM Punk and Finn Balor rematch do for you?
We already know who's gonna win.
Yeah.
To me, and and that's actually a question that I asked myself. When they first, when they did their promo, whatever, yesterday, and they announced that they were going to go at the elimination chamber. I'm like, really, what does that do? Because we already know the main event is going to be Punk and Roman. So we know Punk ain't gonna drop the belt at Elimination Chamber. He's gonna retain. I guess it's just a matter of how he retains. Because my assumption is that Punk might not win clean. Like it might be something that happens. Maybe maybe what happens is this. Maybe Dirty Dom comes in there and helps Punk, which
Mhm.
which could build up Finn versus Dom at WrestleMania.
It could be.
Or would have Don come
So.
out there and try to help Finn and end up costing Finn the match? You see what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Yeah, and then Finn gets pissed off, and
And
then
then
they,
yeah.
yeah, they start pushing each other and shit. You know what I'm saying, that type of thing, and and brawling. Their security has to break it up. They cut promos
So
at
they
each
start
other.
their little feud. Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. They
Do
cut
we do
promos at
Don
each
put the
other
belt
on
up
Raw.
though? It
Do
gotta be
Don
for the
put?
belt.
Oh yeah, it gotta be. If it's at
It gotta
Mania,
be
yeah,
for the
it
belt.
gotta be for the IC belt. And I say that Finn wins at Mania.
For real.
Uh huh. I
I'm
say
mad.
Finn wins. Yeah.
I fuck with Don. I don't want to lose that belt though, but
I,
I wouldn't be
I
mad
don't
if
I wouldn't be upset about that because what if
Hmm.
Finn brings back that his demon persona against Dom, and then I mean it's not a world title reign for Balor, but I mean it is a marquee match. But Dom it is going to be one of the heavily featured storylines, and
Hmm.
I see another IC title reign for Balor wouldn't be bad because then it frees Dom up to do something else and maybe
hey, but
become jealous of Liv
but
that
we know
she
Bay
got the
winning
world
that belt
title.
at Mania. Who she? I love her. Hey, who she gonna pick though, y'all? She already
I think she
told me,
gonna
but I
pick
ain't gonna tell y'all. I ain't gonna tell
this
y'all.
month.
She already told me, but who y'all think?
I I think she gonna pick Stephanie. Um, but my only question is, if she picks Stephanie, what are they gonna do with Jade? Okay, how long has Jay had the title for? Like a hundred and something days now.
Since like right before October, November.
How and she has not defended the title once.
That's what I'm saying.
You
It's like they have all these women. You book them to become champions, and then you do nothing with them. It's like, bro, it's like, come on, like it's not that hard to book these women in a match or just do random one match a month. Because remember, I don't know if
Mhm.
y'all remember growing up, the champions used to be defended every 30 days, or you're stripped of it.
Yeah, I remember
Like,
that.
how
Yeah, I
hard is
remember.
that just to do a
Yeah,
random SmackDown? Okay, defend it against like Zelina Vega versus Jade Cargill,
because
Jade
we know
Cargill
Jay gonna
versus
win, but
Piper
still
Niven.
defend it though.
Yeah, just defend it.
Yeah,
Just
just
have her
defend
get
it.
these matches done in and out.
Because think about it, a lot of times, but not a lot of times, but a few times the belt was defended on, like you said, like on Raw and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So yeah, it was a quick little title match. Like I said, we knew you gonna win. You know what I'm saying? But still,
Right.
at least let us be able to say she's defended that joint out of 100 and some odd days. She held that motherfucker.
yeah, and I mean, I
And
get like okay, you say you champion. You don't want to defend it on free TV. All right, we'll defend it on once a month on a pay-per-view.
And I also don't like how the champions hardly ever wrestle on the regular programs anymore. Like
Yeah,
back in the day, you would have Austin, Rock, Taker, Kane, Mankind, all of them wrestling on just an average episode of Raw. Nowadays, we don't see the top guys wrestle until a damn PLE.
yeah.
He ain't lying.
And
Hey,
go ahead.
nah, I was just finna, I just got my stuff pulled up, so I know every time we talk about something, Jay Carter has held that junk for over 100 days. She won that junk November 1st of last year, of course. So yeah,
But
Hmm.
it even goes to Tiffany Stratton. She held the title for so long and only defended it against Jay Cargill and like two other people, and that was it. And she held it for
Tiffany
almost
held
a
that her for a
year.
long time. Yeah, I was gonna say she held that for a long time. They don't
And
believe in defending them shits.
it's terrible title management. You got the men's US title that still has not been defended on the PLE, if I'm not mistaken.
And
You
now, but
got
they're kind of making up for it with them having match usually match of the week for WWE wise with the United States Open Challenge.
yeah, but now that they're doing that open challenge, like what they should be doing is building that title up to be defended at Mania. Build up an actual feud with Carmelo Hayes and someone. I guess they're trying to lean towards the Miz, but actually, Carmelo Hayes just beat the Miz on SmackDown this past Friday. Which the
Yeah,
Miz took another L. I can't remember last time I seen the Miz win a match, by the way. Um, but but that's another story. But yeah, what they should do is pivot to build up a few with Carmelo Hayes, and I'm not even sure who I could see him going against, but that's what their job is to do, is like build that title up to be
Probably
defended
Trick
at the
Williams. It'll
PLE.
probably be Trick Williams, and they just redo that story from
Mm,
NXT.
NXT, yeah.
what's that big motherfucker from Wakanda?
Oh, but family.
Uh, yeah, yeah.
Sorry, talking about the old powerhouse Hobbs.
Nah, yeah. What you
Oba.
just say his name was? Yeah, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. It was at the tip of my tongue. I couldn't remember, but yeah, shit. They need to do something. Where he going?
The rumor is him and
Anyway,
Brock, right?
one of them.
Him and Brock at Mania?
That's what the rumor
Yeah,
was, or
All
that's
right,
what the
so
rumor is, rather.
so hear me out. So hear me out. He got to wash Brock.
but don't you
You gotta
save that for
watch him.
Brock's last
He
match?
got to wash him. It ain't
Don't you?
necessarily got to be Brock last match,
But
but
wouldn't
like
you save
if
that for Brock's last match?
I wouldn't want to see Brock get, I ain't gonna lie. I'm tired of seeing legends go outside in a sense.
Oh, okay.
John,
Would you? Who really went outside?
bruh, shit, Cena and AJ went outside.
Cena
Like,
accepted he couldn't compete no more. AJ kept fighting to the very end. He didn't know he was done. He woke up. I thought I. He didn't know. He thought he was. He thought he kept going. And your guy Sean, he gave it his all. He fell to a tombstone. He gave it his all. That's not
yeah,
going
Man, that
outside.
was incredible storytelling.
yeah.
Um,
The beast
WrestleMania
is finally
26.
slayed. Brock has never been killed in a match. Those with
So he
Goldberg,
gotta,
those don't even count with Goldberg. Him getting
man,
squashed.
don't shit
Those
count
don't
Goldberg.
count.
Don't piss me off
That's what
tonight.
I'm saying. Those don't count. So other than those
Yeah,
matches, Brock has that aura of never being killed. You can't tell me Brock can't be killed in his last match,
yeah, okay, I get you.
and it's
Yeah,
his
so
SummerSlam in Minneapolis. That's this. So it's like okay, Brock. I can, but then did you have Oba lose if you do Oba and Brock?
So you think they should do
nah,
Oba? So you think they should do Oba versus Brock at SummerSlam, because the rumor is that Brock's last match is going to be at SummerSlam because it's in his
yes,
hometown.
him, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, but who would you have? Because
Who would
you
I
could
have?
argue Gunther.
that's probably what they're going to do.
You could
They're going to take the
argue
lazy
you could
approach.
argue Braun Breaker. You could
I
argue
like that.
Bronson Reed.
It would have to be somebody like of that stature though. You see what I'm saying? I see where he going with
Mm-hmm.
it. It would have to be somebody like that though.
Out of
But
those
I was
four,
just
who would you pick?
I don't know, so because if they do Oba at Mania, probably
Brock has to beat Oba, but I wouldn't have Oba losing for his first Mania
you see what I'm saying?
you want
And
to
it's
have him
like
lose.
if they trying to assert his dominance like that, then no, I don't think he should lose at Mania.
unless he's in like a multi-intercontinental match, like a ladder match.
Or something like that. Yeah, but if he's in a single
Mm-hmm.
match, I don't think he should lose.
But I don't think, but kind of, but I also don't think if he goes against Brock at Mania and he wins, I don't think it should be a squash. I think that it should be like a fight to the end type shit, and Oba just comes out on top because he's basically showing that showing that he's young and and energetic and shit, and that
Yeah.
he can go up against Brock, and that's gonna put him on a pedestal like as one of the top guys like automatically if he
All
beats
right.
Brock.
So let me say this because we're gonna get quoted about our free little trial, and then we can jump into the next subject and I'll cut it up. Um, what about Brock versus Javon Evans at WrestleMania? As a guy who Brock could beat and Javon could look good in a losing match.
Hmm I'm not
Oh,
mad
the
at
the
that,
young boy.
but
Yeah,
yeah,
because Brock
yeah,
could
bouncy.
throw him around, and Javon could try to like catch himself every time. And be like, Brock, you're too
Hmm
slow. Brock, you're too slow. And then Brock just finally catches him and just German, 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 German.
How did they build that up though? Was that who eliminated Brock and Rumble?
Cody and LA Knight.
That's right. Yeah, yeah, that's
But
right.
then
That's
it's
right.
like, what do you do with LA Knight?
Don't even get me started
He's going
on
to
the temple.
AEW. He going, yeah, because
Yeah,
like when he won the qualifying match, I'm like, bruh, he's not even finna win the chamber, bruh. Like, yeah, when did my contract go with WWE? You can go to AEW and get a little recognition or get a nice little title run or some shit like that, bro. Like, I feel like he got the crowd pop, you know what I'm saying? But man, they
For
ain't doing
two,
jack
three
shit with
years
that
now, he
man.
still got him.
Yeah, they ain't doing jack shit with that man. They still hollering yeah after he say his name and shit like that. Like, they fucking up, man.
man, the way they doing former WWE wrestlers in AEW, LA Knight win the fucking title off MJF his first night there.
Nah, for real, fucking for real. And don't nobody want to see no goddamn Jay Uso in no damn main event. I don't know what the hell
No,
Big Jimbo talking about. Like, nobody
I
want to
ain't
see
gonna
that
lie.
shit, man.
At this point, like his botches are almost on Goldberg's level. He just ain't almost killing the people that he in the ring with.
He's
How you
super
But
miss that big
sloppy.
ass head of Otis?
like like literally, how your foot go over his fucking head, bro?
Clean over
It's
that
right
shit.
there, bro. Just kick him in the head, bro.
No, so
Damn.
I was listening to because Cody got his own podcast that he does on WWE's YouTube, and he had Jey Uso on there, and Jey Uso was like, yeah, I feel like yeah, I'm on a main event, I'm on that other level because I feel like I don't gotta try as hard, or that's what he was insinuating. I was like, bruh, no wonder this dude's just messing up everything because he really, real deal, ain't even trying. He's just going out there just being lazy.
I just fucked
And
up.
it's like, bro, come on. And then they even brought it up like Triple H said, we're giving you the ball. You just got to make sure you can work for it. He ain't work for it. You could tell he ain't work for it. Not that
Nah,
he ain't
he
get better
bullshit.
and not one thing for that
Nah, for
world
real.
title.
And for
And like,
one, yeah, for one, he can't even keep up in the ring when he was doing the singles competitions. Like you could tell that he was visibly or visually gassed in every match. That
yeah,
which caused him to botch more. Even now that he's back in the tag division, he's botching again. I'm like, dude, you got to go back to the performance center and have Prince Albert train you again or some shit because this ain't it.
Or if they still had Sunday Night Heat, it'd be the main event.
Velocity.
Jey Uso versus X Pac.
Damn, not velocity. Did you hear the man just say velocity?
Basic velocity.
Damn.
Hey,
Shit.
what was the WCW shit? Worldwide. They gonna have on worldwide.
Fuck, it was another WCW joint too that used to
He used to
damn, I
come on. He used to come on
Shockwave, I think.
Saturdays. He used to come on
yeah,
Saturdays.
what
Was
was
it
that shit
Shockwave?
called? Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold
Shockwaves.
on. That was it called Shockwave?
Or
I
something
wonder if
like
that was
that. But
called
then it's
something
like
else.
too, this at the same time, it's like go back to LA Knight. It's like they had all these times to push him. And then you see it in on real documentary, like Triple H don't even believe in him.
Right. He doesn't because of how he fucked up that ending with Seth Rollins and Money in the Bank.
Yeah, but it's like
That jump was
even
just called
before then.
WCW Saturday Night.
That's it. That
Yeah, it
average
was just
ass
called
name they
Saturday
had.
Night. Exactly. Yeah.
Damn, Eric Bischoff. He can't even name a fucking program.
My bad. I just want to say that right quick. Go ahead, Shot Town.
Yeah.
Yeah, so LA Knight he beats Austin Theory and Penta. And some of these elimination, I would say some of these elimination chamber matches are a little weird because you put in some people that should be in the match and that you know they're going to lose the qualifying. Like Penta should be in the elimination chamber. You have Randy Orton beat Solo Sikoa and Aleister Black. Uh, a lot of people are saying Solo is doing some of his best work.
I would
I
agree.
don't know if y'all would
Yeah.
agree
Yeah.
with the White Six, and he's showing more character work.
I think Solo done
I,
came a long way.
I'll
Yeah,
be honest, like that feud is so like ran through at this point. Like I'm tired of that whole
that is
feud.
another feud that's ran through, and they killed the
Yeah,
SmackDown Tag Division. Them
they
holding
did.
on to the tag titles, bro. Where's the Motor City Machine Guns? Where are the Street Profits?
Bro, have
Speaking of
y'all
the Street
seen
Profit, I
I
already
was
know what
just
you
gonna
about to
say,
say. I already go ahead.
is that a real photo of this man, bro?
Bro, I saw the video, bro. That man gut damn near bigger than mine, bro. I
I
was
got a
like,
real
They
what?
said it's
dad
because he's
bod now.
bulking. They said it's because he's bulking.
I was like, damn, no. I was like, damn, no wonder Street Profits ain't been on TV for the last what 6 months or however long it's
But
been.
shit,
Like this man
they
been at home drinking beers.
might can't get away from the damn dinner table, man. Damn.
For
He got a
real.
real dad
Man,
bod out there now.
what the hell Bianca cooking? Damn.
Yeah. She throwing down in the kitchen.
Man, what?
My boy going for thirds. Like, damn,
Yeah,
man.
The boy going for seconds on desserts, bro.
Bruh, and dude used to be cut. You know what I'm saying? Like,
real
Yeah.
damn.
skinny.
Man, I kept looking at shit up like, bro, ain't no way. I know Photoshop a motherfucking 2026. I'm like, ain't no way this
Yeah.
shit real, man. And that AI and all this shit.
Mhm.
Bro, that shit is really dead, man. That is in fucking insane.
Yeah, and,
Yeah,
and
and
then
then
like
we get
I had him as somebody who they should have pushed, bro, in the singles division, bro, because dude was cooking the ring, bro. That
Yeah.
that match, what was that ladder match they had at SummerSlam? Like that was damn near one of the top matches of the event for me.
of the
Yeah.
year.
Yeah, yeah, the year. So man, and then you go from that to having a good at a live event, talking about what did he say about that video? He said something. He commented and said something on it, but I just can't remember what he said.
Made me lie to you.
Yeah, man. But
That shit.
what was we at before we
Oh,
went off topic?
and then the next set of matches is Cody, Jacob, and Sammy, and then it's Javon, Gunther, and Dom. So
We know who winning that match.
Gunther, yeah. The interesting match though is Jacob, Cody, and Sammy because the
That
rumored
is
match
interesting.
at Mania is supposed to be Drew defending against Cody and Jacob. So how does this triple threat
Which
go to
means
Chamber to Mania?
yeah, yeah. Which means obviously is either going to be Cody or Fatu that wins. I don't see Sammy winning that. But
Fuck
if
no.
if Cody wins, how they going to incorporate Jacob into the main event or vice versa? So that would be interesting to see how they incorporate that. But knowing their creative team, it's going to be like some bullshit. I don't know.
They gonna piss
Maybe
me off.
maybe I guess it starts with how that match ends. So how does Cody win that triple threat, or how does Jacob win that triple threat? Is it going to be some shenanigans going on where Drew McIntyre interferes or something like that, and either cost Jacob the match or cost Cody the match? Then then let's say Cody wins, then Jacob and Sami Zayn have a match to qualify for the Mania main event, since the winner of that triple threat match, it wasn't a fair win, I guess, so to speak. Like they could do that, but I don't know, man. Like it's kind of a clusterfuck, honestly. If the rumor is going to be Jacob Fatu, Cody, and Drew McIntyre in a triple threat match for the main event in Mania, it doesn't make sense to have them in a triple threat match to qualify for the Chamber.
This shit
Honestly, but
like
there it goes.
this shit like watching your kid do some shit that you constantly telling them not to do, and you just fed up with it because, bruh, I ain't gonna lie, bro. WWE has been pissing me off
And
Talk
like
to
what
him,
make it
man.
so
Don't
bad
hold
is
back.
that, yeah. And
because,
wait,
bro,
what did you just say?
I
I
said,
said it's
don't
like
hold
what
back. Talk
he
to
told
him.
me though, yeah. Because, bro, first of all, don't nobody want to see no fucking Cody Rhodes in another fucking title match at Mania. You know, I don't want to see that shit no more, man. You know what I'm saying? But I do feel like if if Gunther wins his qualifying match, that's my pick. And I don't give a fuck who in that joint. You know, whoever else qualified, that's my pick on who gonna win. You know what I'm saying? Who gonna go to WrestleMania and really win that joint? Because I think that's the only thing, you know what I'm saying, that's really standing in his way. Because he didn't won the world heavyweight joint. He didn't ended 3 careers. So it's like he hot right now. So why not go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, and give him the belt and shit like that. That's what makes sense to me right along now. You know what I'm saying? Cause you got you got motherfuckers getting hurt. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't really got much to work with. So
Well, get
Yeah.
ready for a boring ass main event if Gunther makes it in. That's all I'm gonna
No,
say.
bro. Just join the dark side. Come on.
Nah,
Gunther's
hey,
man.
he's
I
saving
hate to
pro
say it,
wrestling.
we hey.
No,
He's saving pro wrestling.
I have never seen a more boring wrestler than Gunther.
No,
Gunther
bro.
wrestles Gunther wrestles like it's the summer of 1953.
No,
Like
bro. He wrestles
this
like the
man should have
best
been.
wrestler of all time.
No, he wrestles like he wrestled in the same era as Gorgeous George.
Where my
Like,
oh
come on,
goddamn,
dude.
where my popcorn
I'ma
at? Where my
say it.
popcorn at?
I'ma say it, bro. I'ma say it. Clip it, chat. Gunther wrestles like who Bret Hart thinks he is, bro.
What?
Oh,
Clip
What?
it, chat.
ooh.
Hold
Clip
on,
it.
hold on, hold on, hold
Yes,
on,
sir.
hold
Let
on.
me
Clip
let me
Hold
it.
the
let me
fuck
let me
up.
sit back.
Clip
Let me
it,
sit
Hold
chat.
the
back.
fuck
Clip
up.
it, chat.
What you say? We where the red flag is?
Hold, yeah. What flag on the play? Red flag, yellow flag, all that shit on the play. I'm challenging this shit. It's a damn penalty. Pass interference, god damn it. What? Bret
You
Hart
know
could
who killed?
wrestle.
You know who killed Bill Goldberg?
Do I know who killed? Do I know who
Gunther
killed Bill
did not.
Goldberg?
Not the Hitman. The Ring
Damn.
Well,
General.
that's because Botch King ended Bret Hart's career.
Fucking
But
botch God.
yeah, but
Nah.
back to this shit that you just said about Gunther. Bret Hart could wrestle a broomstick and make it look like an incredible match, bro. Like
Gunther could
Gunther,
too.
nah, bro. A
Yes, he
sleeper
could.
hold, a
As a
sleeper hold
finisher,
in a basic power bomb. Come on,
you're
man.
sitting on it. You're
And he
sitting on somebody else's ass and holding their legs up.
Pause.
Let's talk
What?
about it. Let's talk about it.
that man said you said,
Let's
oh,
talk
this see,
about it.
here we go. Here we go. You damn right. Let's
We
talk
talk
about
about a
it.
sleeper
We
hoe. Let's
that's your,
talk about it.
hey, that's your boy. We fight back, nigga. Fight back.
You're betting
Nah,
somebody's
man, I'm
back.
not.
You're betting
Nah,
somebody's
nah,
back.
nah. Seriously, we need to start a poll. We need to
Serious.
start a poll for real because I can't sit there and watch a Gunther match and be thoroughly entertained. I just can't,
Oh
bro.
shit.
Like
So his King of the Ring finals against Orton wasn't good.
Oh shit.
His King of the Ring
That shit was
finals
funny.
against his match against Cody at Crown Jewel wasn't good.
okay, that man.
Cody's
Okay,
finish to the Royal Rumble against Gunther wasn't good.
Talk to his ass,
but
shot
I
town.
but I
Drew
feel like
Cody Sheamus at WrestleMania. Was that not match of the night?
I don't I just can't buy into
You want to go to
Gunther, bro.
NXT?
All right.
You want to go to the
So tell
Indies?
me this.
No,
So tell
I
me
know
this.
I know I was tripping about the Bret Hart line, but that was a bar though. That was a bar.
So tell me this. You can't tell me you sit there and watch a Gunther match, and if they put a fucking 1950s filter on their TV, it's gonna look identical to the 1950s how they used to wrestle then.
No, it works, but because that's like the theme is like classical. Like his whole thing, like you got
It's
to
too
think, bro. That
it's too
ring,
classical for me.
that ring is sacred, bro. Them ads that they have in the middle of that ring, that Slim Jim, that's a shitty ass thing they did, bro.
Yeah, I hate the ads in the
Every time
ring.
we go into that ring, we kiss the mat. Those are the vibes he's giving off. That's a sacred mat right there. Only the select
Uh,
lucky ones could be in there.
I just can't get into Gunther, man. I'm sorry.
That's the vibe.
Like
That's
this
what I'm
whole
saying. So that's why I love him so much because I love the wrestling so much. That's because he loves it, bro. Bro, the match with him and AJ where he tapped and the ref didn't see it. What wrestler that
hmm
you know is thinking like that? That's steps ahead.
Yeah, that shit is hard though.
Here come this man. This man joined the Gunther train now.
All right,
Hey,
so
I'm just saying. And
all right,
then,
so
man, go ahead, go
all
ahead.
right, now I'm trying to build the chamber up. It's because like, all right, so we go. You
I
see,
ain't mean
y'all
to
say
go off
Gunther.
topic about
No,
Gunther
y'all
though.
good. Y'all say good. It's good. So y'all say Gunther qualifies like over Javon and Dom, which I could see that.
Yeah,
Even though
considering what they're
I
doing
think
with
Dom should be in
Gunther,
that
yeah.
match, and so should Javon.
In the chamber, you
In
say?
the chamber.
Yeah,
So who's in the chamber now? We got just LA Knight qualified and Randy Orton
and Randy
qualified.
Orton.
Is that it? That's it for now.
Yeah, so far right
Yeah,
now, yeah.
And then like you said, you got we got the triple threat next week that we're going to
yep.
that we're going to see live.
Here in
And who
Memphis.
else is and
Let's talk
it's
about how they ain't doing shit with Randy Orton right quick though. Cause bro, what the fuck, bro?
Well,
yeah.
that's the
Not
thing.
even a
Maybe this
singles
it goes
belt
into a fatal four way,
at
or
this
maybe
at
Cody and
that
Jacob are the one. It's a one on one match.
sound like they just need to have a fucking battle royal for the belt at that fucking mania then, don't it?
I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing a multi man at Mania.
Yeah.
God damn, bro. I just wanted to say that right quick though.
Yeah.
So who would y'all pick beat from the chamber out of all those people?
Pick to
Who
win from
coming
the
out the
chamber.
chamber? Gunther.
Okay, so let's say Gunther wins. We're gonna have Gunther and McIntyre.
Yep, that's your night one main event. Cause they not main event night two. Your main event for night two is Roman Reigns
It's
and
Cody, yeah.
yeah, it's Roman Reigns and CM Punk.
Why I keep saying Cody and
Cause you
Punk?
want Cody Rhodes in that fucking main event, and I ain't fucking
No,
with
I
it.
don't, bro.
Yeah,
I
he
no, I
does.
don't,
Yes, he
bro.
does. Yes,
He
he
just,
does.
look,
It's
look,
okay,
Shot
bro.
Town. He done said it too many
It's
times.
okay.
I promise you, I don't. That's the last person I want to see in the main event tonight too. Is
Look,
Cody.
hey, look, I'm finna fuck with him. I'm gonna say, Weed, you a Cody crybaby, man. You.
No.
He's a Cody crybaby, man.
Oh man.
But let me touch on Cody right quick. To go back to what we were saying about how this match can make sense. I feel like if Cody is going to be in that main event, I and I said this a lot in our text thread, but Cody needs to turn heel.
Thank you.
I feel like yeah, I feel like the only way that it will make shit interesting with him being involved in the main event is if he does a heel turn.
Bro, I've seen highlights of heel
Cody
Cody.
Hill
We
in
need
Japan,
that. We need that.
Ring
We
of
need
Honor.
that
Yeah,
like we
yeah.
But
need that
that's the
like
thing,
last
though,
week.
is like my thing is like tell people is Cody's your top babyface. You turn him heel. Who who's the one that steps up as the next top babyface?
Hmm.
It's easy to say Cody needs to be heel, but who's the challengers then?
Whoever
There ain't
he
nobody. There ain't
Yeah,
nobody because that's why he's beating every heel there is. That's why every heel is lost to him.
yeah. Who could
you
be the top
saying
baby face?
who could be the
There ain't
top baby
nobody.
face?
Orton
Somebody, hold on. He
has two
could.
years left max.
Does he retire Orton then?
Yeah, but then after Orton, who's next? Sami Zayn. He never wins nothing.
Man, fuck Sami Zayn.
Carmelo Hayes.
But and I thought about Sami Zayn, but I was like, but let's say they try to build up Sami Zayn to be the top baby face. I don't see him pushing pushing the company forward as a top baby face. I can't see Sami Zayn
That's what I'm
doing that.
saying. I don't think they'll turn Cody
Like
heel.
I don't
That's what's
yeah, like
stopping them.
I don't believe in Sami Zayn enough to have to see him as the top guy, top baby face in the company. But they've kind of ran, but at the same time though, they've ran the Cody babyface into the ground, and we're just tired
They
of that.
done
So
ran that bitch into the ground.
yeah, yeah. So we need to see something. So this is another problem with WWE. Like out of all this time that they've been basically squeezing Cody until that shit dry, and we can't get nothing else out of him as a babyface. They should have been taking the time to build up somebody else to be that top babyface. So when Cody turns heel, someone else can take that spot quickly, and we won't have to wait on them to build someone else up. Um, One person that comes to mind who's not even a baby face, but I know if he turned face that the crowd will love it would be Dirty Dom.
Yeah.
Because the crowd, yeah, because the crowd already loves him now anyway, and they're really just begging for. Well, I ain't gonna say begging, but the crowd wants to see.
Now they're
We want to see
begging.
him as a baby face, yeah. But also that would take time though to build him up to be the top baby face of the company because he's not, he's not even the top person now. Like, he's the IC champ, but they got to build him up into like that world championship level
Yeah.
Mhm.
as a
I
face.
mean,
So that would take some time. My bad, go ahead.
no, yeah, it would take at least if they turn like you say Cody heel. Right. So by the time they build him up, that's like a year or two. So I can see them building up Dom as the baby face. But I think right now, like Dom still has enough money to be made as a heel at this moment.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I like Dom as a heel way better.
Oh yeah, I'm a heel guy, so like I love a good heel, honestly.
I like a good heel and I like a good baby face too, but it's just something about Cody Rhodes that ain't doing it for me.
Nah,
It's
it's
because
not it.
the Superman character don't work no more.
Yeah.
Yeah, like how they did with Hogan back in the day and all of
And
that.
even
Like that
Hogan
shit.
went to the dark side.
Yeah, and that's
Every good
arguably the
guy
But
best
has to
not
heel
eventually
turn
everybody
go to
ever.
needs
the
to go to the dark side. We've seen that with
but
Cena's heel turn.
but that's true. But I mean, would you consider Dr. Thug would you consider when Cena was Dr. Thugonomics, would you consider that being a heel?
A tweener.
A tweener? Okay.
Yeah.
So would you consider any part of John Cena's career being heel? And
Um.
I ain't talking about the junk that they just tried to do. I'm talking about before. You know what I'm saying?
His era from 2002 when he turned heel till 2000 late 2003, middle of
So
2003.
so with that being said, pretty much everybody damn near has at least one heel run. You see what I'm saying?
Ex-
Yeah,
Except an asterisk, Rey Mysterio. He was a heel in WCW. He was never a heel in WWE.
true.
Was he a heel when he wrestled in ECW?
I'm not sure.
I
Also,
wouldn't.
Ricky the Dragon Steamboat was never a heel in WWE.
Yeah.
Mm,
See,
that's
I'm
right.
talking about
Tori
like,
Wilson was never a heel.
and see what I mean like that. I'm talking about like the Austins and the Rocks and the, I don't feel like Rey Mysterio was
No,
never
yeah,
on
yeah,
their
yeah, yeah.
caliber. You see what I'm saying? Like if you look at it, like Austin had a
Wait, all
heel
right, that's
run.
another conversation we should mark down.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Why
Like
is Rey Mysterio not seen on the level of Stone Cold and The Rock?
Mm,
I don't
mm.
who I mean because who really was who tuning in to mine? I'm ready to see what Rey Mysterio finna get on this one and talk about.
Children,
You see what I'm saying? Hell no, because I was
children.
a kid watching Rey
I ain't
Mysterio,
gonna
and
lie.
I was
I was
and
Them
thinking that, but
kids,
I didn't
bro,
want to say
when
it.
Ray debuted in WWE
but
and they
see
had the
then
mask flying off the
yeah,
wall,
you
the
right, but then
kid,
too
he
like
was the most popular right under Cena.
Check this out though. I can't think of one memorable promo from Rey Mysterio.
you see what I'm
No, I'm not.
saying.
I'm never. No, I know he's not a good talker. He's not.
But when you think about having someone on the levels like the Austin and the Rocks and all the top guys,
You
they
gotta
all
have
got
that.
legendary
But he
promos. Rey
also
Yeah,
had
Mysterio,
how long is his career compared to theirs? And he's
oh,
had great matches
longevity,
as well.
yeah,
yeah,
no, yeah,
longevity, cool.
that
Yeah,
I agree
So
with,
so
but
the you're knocking his promo wise, but he's had 30, 40 years in the business. What Brock and Austin were great at promos, Austin only did for what, 10 years, and Rock only did for 10 years?
I get that, but I never looked at Rey Mysterio as like as a
No, I no,
superstar. You
yeah,
see what I'm
that's what
saying?
I people don't.
yeah, he's not.
But it's a good
Yeah,
conversation to have because when you think about
yeah.
really Ray's impact, a lot of people's favorite wrestlers now were inspired by Rey Mysterio, like the Kenny Omegas, the Will Ospreys, because of what he did early on. But it's just because Ray
Yeah,
wasn't as sexy as a Rock or a Stone Cold.
yeah.
Because he inspired a whole generation of high flyers.
Yeah, I
I,
give you
so,
that. Oh,
so I agree. I do feel like Rey Mysterio is underrated in a sense, but I don't put him on that same
No,
level
yeah,
as
yeah,
like
no, yeah. I know a
it's
lot
like
of people
Rock and
don't.
yeah, but he does deserve more credit than what he does get because for one, like you said, longevity. Like, dude, Rey Mysterio been wrestling for as long as I can remember. Like the
yeah,
very
you ain't
first
lying.
video, yeah, he was on the very first video game I ever owned. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that I got like in
Yeah,
96,
fucking facts.
97. So
Yeah,
so like dude been around forever. But
forever,
then
bro.
but then again, like I said, I can't think of like one like legendary promo that Rey Mysterio was ever
No, yeah,
done.
he's
But I
never
can
I
think
butchered
can't
a
of
even,
good promo.
and then not
yeah,
even promo. I can't even remember like nothing he said on the microphone that was like, you know what I'm saying? Like even kind of like memorable or some shit like that. Like even Bret Hart
like
had some crazy shit that he was saying when he was,
yeah,
his with the Hart Foundation and shit like that. Like bro, he used to go in on the American fans. I used to be
hmm
tripping off that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I can't like I said, I can't remember shit Rey Mysterio said on a damn microphone.
yeah. I mean, but
But go ahead, go ahead.
I was gonna say, but my bad. Go ahead. You better say something.
Nah,
Go
I was
ahead.
just gonna say shit. Not to take away from the longevity, but yeah, I don't think he on a level though.
Yeah.
That's all I
And
was gonna
then
say.
so we have those now the women's side. We had so far Rhea, she beat Ivy Nile and Lyra Valkyria. and then Tiffany she beat Lash Legend and Chelsea Green. So I think Lash, Chelsea, and Lyra should all have been in the chamber, especially Lash Legend after she had to start
Yeah,
making performance in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, definitely.
So I don't know why they didn't include her in there. And then next week or the next qualifying, they have Alexa Bliss, Julia, and Zelina Vega. Which will probably I don't know. It could be either Alexa or Julia. And then you have Asuka, Bailey, and Natalia. Sorry, Natty now. I can see any three of them really being one of the ones that qualify. But it's interesting to see because uh, it's most likely going to be Liv in the world title. So
so
who
like
you got? No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say the whole booking for the elimination chamber, these qualifying matches had just been weird because they're mixing people that that really should be in the chamber and they're losing in these
Yeah,
qualifying matches. So it just makes me wonder like what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do come Mania if they're not gonna be in the championship match or not even competing for it? So like what fuse are they going to build up in this short amount of time for Mania?
exactly.
Yeah, because they
So yeah,
bullshitting right now.
yeah, for real.
Because it's like, why y'all? I know for one, you got raw people that's qualifying for a SmackDown belt. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that shit. Like yeah, that shit is crazy. But that's why I keep saying I think they should just merge the brands back anyway. Like I think it should just be how it was back in the old days. Like shit, everybody was on Raw and everybody was on SmackDown. I think it should just
Mhm.
be one champ. You know what I'm saying? Like fuck that 1A, 1B championship, like the world heavyweight belt and the undisputed jump. Like it just need to be one heavyweight belt. You know what I'm saying? And I'm cool with it, intercontinental and all that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? But I just think it need to be one main belt, and everybody just need to go back to being on. You know what I'm saying? Everybody need to go back to being on Raw. Everybody need to go back to being on SmackDown because it's like shit. You could create a lot. You know what I'm saying? You could do a lot more once you put everybody back in the mix with each other. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But really, it didn't work then either because then you have the same matches that you have on Raw. Then you have the same that happened in the same match on SmackDown. That's how they
And
were
I'm gonna
doing
be
it back in 2011.
But I think now though, but also back then. Oh wait, I'm sorry. You said '07. I'm thinking about way back in like
Or
even
did
in
you
the
say
'90s.
2011?
No, yeah, I said 2011.
Then
Oh my
they
bad.
ass
I
need
thought
to
you
be
said
fired
'07.
then. Because if I'm mad,
Yeah,
if they ass need to be fired then. Because if I'm merging all my talent as one again, and everybody is on, you know what I'm saying? Everybody on Raw, and then everybody, I'm not whatever is going on Raw. Like I'm not gonna have the fucking same match. You know what I'm saying? Like a
yeah.
couple of days later, and I got everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is entwined with each other again. Like I'm not gonna do that shit because now that's some real lazy ass booking
But that's how they was booking it like that.
But
again.
my thing is this: like if they, I feel like now if they merge the brands, that would be like the door to that would solve all their problems because they have so many wrestlers now that they can put so much shit together with fuse and shit. If they just merge the brands instead of having them wrestle the same people every week on each
Exactly.
program.
That'll be like when Doctor Strange tapped into the multiverse. You see what I'm saying? Because
Right? Yeah.
But they
you
could do
got
that
so
now.
many
They got
options.
everybody. They got a roster that's like 30 deep each,
But
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 they
see,
don't
but,
do
but see,
nothing
if
with
you
it.
look at it, yeah, exactly. Because if you see now, like the same people are wrestling the same people every week on
That's what
on,
I'm
on each
saying. They
brand.
doesn't. It'll be the same thing.
But
It
I don't know. I think that if they would have merged the brands, we would see more SmackDown people going against Raw people,
raw people,
and not see the same Penta. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, no, not Penta, Javon Evans,
And
Americano. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
American.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we saying the same shit.
It's just
yeah,
Yeah.
they
yeah.
like to
They
do
And
that booking. I don't know why.
I was gonna say, and if they did do that shit, like if they did do that lazy ass booking, bro, I would damn near go live every fucking day and and be like, bro, ain't no way y'all doing us like this, and y'all done merged the brands, and y'all sitting there on y'all ass, and y'all got a shitload of wrestlers, and y'all still talking about let's do this shit again. Like, nah, man, come on, man.
mm,
Yeah, exactly.
nah,
Yeah,
yeah, that don't make sense.
y'all got too many wrestlers to do stuff with, you know what I'm saying, and to give us the same shit. So
No, no.
so hey, what y'all think about hey, so all right, hypothetically speaking, we on the road to WrestleMania. We already know what the main event is with Roman and Punk, right? So
Hmm.
I was thinking about this the other day. So I'm pretty sure I feel like Roman is gonna win. I don't know if y'all agree, but I feel like Roman is gonna win. So do the Usos keep them tag belts? And are we getting
Mm,
bloodlines? You know what I'm saying? We getting a bloodline again? What we doing? Because you know
mm,
they already tag champs. Do
Yeah, I
they
think
hold them
we get
Johnson
it. I
to
think we
Roman?
get the send off. I think we get Roman send off this year, and we have
Yeah.
him maybe drop the title later on this year,
mm. Because
and
when
then we have one
his
more
contract
bloodline
is
on
up,
top.
when is Roman's contract up? Next year?
Supposedly in May.
Oh, May this year? Oh
Yeah,
wow.
Y'all don't
So
think he gonna resign him?
I think he goes back to a Legends
he does
contract.
he does not fuck with Triple H. I'm convinced that Roman doesn't fuck with Triple H.
Give me your
So
insight on it.
I don't know. Just like so, okay, for one, the quote that he said right when he said that he's part time and they haven't built anybody up to take his spot when him being part time when he's hardly there, which is very fucking true. That
That's
is a
true.
that is a direct shot at Triple H, bro. He's the head of fucking creative.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's a direct shot at Triple H. Like that alone to me, says that he don't fuck with Triple H. That's what I got from it.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know. You all can give your take too on what you
no,
got from
yeah,
him. But when he said
yeah.
that, yeah, when he said that, I'm like, this man do not fuck with Triple H.
especially,
Because
yeah, he ain't lying
yeah,
either.
he's not, bro. Because they've had, and that's my main frustration with the creative group is that like they've had so many opportunities to build something up, and they have failed because they're constantly taking the lazy way and trying to go with what has always worked over these years. We don't want to see that shit no more. We want to see something new. We don't want to see the same people in the main events. We don't want to see the same people with the belts. We don't want to see people holding belts for 6 months to a year plus. Like
I'm
Facts.
like
tired of
like
this,
mix
Grandpa.
not for real. Like mix the shit up, man. Make the shit more interesting. Have somebody
Yeah,
win the fucking belt and lose it the next night. Have
if
you
that's
know?
the case.
Have an unexpected motherfucker win a belt on a random Raw or a
Like
random
Balor.
SmackDown. Yeah, exactly. Like they used to do back in the day, man. They used to do that type of shit all the time when I was growing up.
Like
Now
when
it's the
mankind
same.
won that whole on Raw.
Yes, bro. Are you talking about when Eric Bischoff spoiled it? Was he talking about that time?
Nah,
We,
when
Yeah, it was that time. Yeah,
when mankind was going against the Rock and
yeah,
yeah,
DX and Stone Cold that came out there and helped him and shit like that.
yeah. That was that
yeah.
time.
Yeah.
But
So
but
yeah, they
I'm
could do
just
something like that.
yeah, but I'm just saying cause like we said earlier, we already know that Punk is gonna beat Finn Balor at Elimination Chamber.
Like we know
Like
that.
like y'all are booking a match and we already know what the fucking finish is. We just don't know how it's gonna happen, but we know what the end result is gonna be. And that's my most frustrating thing with the creative is that like
They're
take the
lazy.
risk.
And
Yeah,
then
yeah,
it's
yeah.
crazy
Stop
too
being
because
lazy. Hmm.
what if CM Punk fuck around and get hurt in that damn match? You know what I'm saying?
Please
Like
don't let
I
that
ain't,
happen.
and you know, of course, I'm not wishing injury on nobody, but you know,
Yeah, man.
CM Punk will fuck around and get hurt. You see what I'm saying? Like,
And I'm a CM Punk guy, so I ain't gonna lie. That would crush
yeah, you
that
see what
would
I'm
crush me
saying?
for one, and then I won't even be
But that's
looking
probably
forward
why
to
they're not
Mania
putting him in the
anymore.
chamber either.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so they won't fuck him up.
So how long
Yeah,
do you have them folks wrestle? That's probably
15
a
minute match.
15.
That's
I was
it.
just gonna say it's probably a 15-minute match.
15, 20, 15, 20. I'll
Yeah,
say.
about 20 tops. Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn,
yeah.
man. But then too, like, what do you do with Jacob Fatu then? Cause he back. You know what I'm
Either
saying? He
Cody or
healthy.
that triple threat match at Mania.
Man, fuck Cody. Leave
So
his
so you so
ass.
you would just want to see what if he went well, what if Fatu wins the triple threat and wins the chamber?
Then he
That's what I'm
better win
saying.
that whole
I'm saying
Atlanta.
he'll win it'll be the title match or Cody Rhodes. That's the only other
Okay,
Mm,
so,
marquee match SmackDown could put on,
so does Drew drop?
mm.
So are we all on the same page with saying Drew is dropping that whole Mania? Like, do
depending on
y'all
who it's
think he
against.
come depending on who it's against? So
Yeah.
who
Please don't
is
let it. If he dropped that motherfucker, it better not be the Cody.
bro?
It
All right,
better
Cody
so
better
not be
not
the
even
Cody.
be in that fucking match, bro.
we got a minute left. Y'all want to close out, and y'all want to keep going?
Man,
Uh,
we could save
I
it
ain't,
for next week if y'all want to.
yeah, we touched on a lot like
Yeah,
this like today. We touched on a whole lot, which is good.
Yeah. All right, so we'll sign off here. If it cuts off, I'm sorry, but we'll say goodbyes. Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode. Please leave y'all whatever y'all thoughts on the episode in the comments below. We appreciate it. We'll look forward to that. Thank y'all again for tuning in. Thank y'all for everybody tuning in to the last episode. I appreciate y'all for taking the time out. Thank you again.
peace out, people.
All right. See y'all next week.
Seriously.